Well, hello everybody. If you had been in our office, my office last week, well, you don't know when you're going to be seeing this, so it doesn't matter. But our videographer, Chrissy Andrews, has decided to take a vacation like she really deserves it. She absolutely deserves it. So we're doing back-to-back videos today. We just filmed one, and now we're filming this one, but they won't be on back-to-back. So today's topic, since it's Thanksgiving week, is our blessings.
Yes, sir.
What are our blessings? And I can tell you mine. He's probably going to agree with this and have some others, but my number one blessing right off the top is our staff.
Of course. Without a
I'll
doubt.
tell you what, if I knew I had to walk in this building every day, even with Mr. Chestnut here, because we'd be both be lost without
That's
our
right.
staff, and not have the people that we have that are dedicated to this town, we would be in a real big mess. The topic we gave last week, good government, it wouldn't be any of that.
That's
It
right.
wouldn't be no good government. Jenny Larson, Rodney Kane, Mickey Williamson, Ronnie Seals, Chief Edwards, Cap Mevins, uh, those people run the show.
Most definitely.
Absolutely, and the
Most
people
definitely.
underneath them run
Most
run
definitely.
the show. That's one of my main blessings. The fact that we live in a town that's small enough where everybody knows a lot of people.
Most
We're not
definitely.
all strangers.
That's right.
And you can call on people and ask them to volunteer, and they'll agree.
Yes. Yes.
I've been mayor of this town for 12 years. 4 years, and then four more, and then skipped some time and came back in 21. And I'm getting ready to start another term in December. I will have completed uh, 16 years as mayor when I'm through. I don't believe I've ever heard anybody tell me no when I asked them to serve on a committee or would you help me do this. I really don't. I cannot remember anybody ever saying no unless they were going in a hospital bed. I actually had, Jerome, a man when I was mayor before running for a second term in 2009, checked himself. I'm not going to mention his name, it wouldn't be right. Checked himself out of Southeastern Regional Hospital.
Wow.
He was not hooked up to cords and all that stuff. Drove to Fairmont, went in the library, the old library, where we had a precinct there, voted, got back in his car, went back to Lumberton, checked himself back in.
Wow.
Now, I'm not trying to make myself seem grandiose by saying that, but we have people in this town who are committed to making Fairmont better. Not all of them, but a great majority.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
And I cannot disagree with you on the first blessing. I would say my number one blessing for me, my family, my life is for having the God given ability to be here right now.
Yeah.
And not just here and present, but engaged in my personal life and my professional life, um, even with some of the hurdles that we faced over the last 3 years. I can't imagine being somewhere else, working somewhere else right now at this moment. So proud to be here with a good board, a good mayor, great staff, and just people that at the end of the day that I trust to not just do their jobs, but to do their jobs to the best of their ability. You talked about our administration staff here. Can't be more impressed with, and sometimes I kind of hate to say this, but continue to show up for work every
Oh,
day
yeah.
and do their jobs and do it not only effectively but efficiently. And you talked about the video that we did last week about good government. They're definitely part of that conversation. Um, our staff, our citizens, our employees, uh, we have come together factually to make Fairmont a better place since 2022.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, that is a blessing for anyone out there looking at this video and thinking about the effort and the energy that we put into, again, not our town being perfect, but keeping the momentum going, keep working hard, interested in the future, not just for our seniors, but also our youth. So I am blessed to just be a part of an organization that at the end of the day, there is no doubt that every one of our police officers, firefighters, staff just care about our citizens. And if our citizens, when they come visit us and we talk, it's not always a knife fight. We have some very good conversations with our citizens about how we're lucky to be in a town that's primed for the future, that have good employees who want to be here and has fought to stay here, and literally will be here through the rest of their careers, Mr. Mayor. So just blessings all around.
I don't want to make this emotional or anything like that, and I wasn't going to get into the human side, the Charles Kemp side of blessings. Mr. Chestnut brought it up, and I'm glad he did. There are those people here in town that think sometimes that in my emails or sometimes in my public presentations, my verbal presentations, that I come across with a little bit of humor when it might be more of a serious moment. When a doctor takes a cigarette out of his pocket at Duke Hospital, where the cigarette filter was recessed from the end 1/4 of an inch, and tells you by holding it over your face while you're back in your bed after he's taken you on a tour of the hallway and seen the other people in what condition they're in, that's how close you came to never moving a muscle from your shoulders down.
Yes, sir.
1/4 of an inch. Everything after that, till this second, I find some humor in. And I find that I've enjoyed and will continue to enjoy my life, which would have been drastically different
Yes, sir.
had things not worked out for me on July 3rd, 1964. That is a blessing. I have some issues walking, some mobility issues, but as long as I can move and the people want me here, I am going to ride that horse into the sunset.
Yes, sir.
Until the horse falls over.
Yes, sir.
And that is a blessing.
Yes, sir.
My last comment is I worked under and with and alongside of a lot of people in 46 years in government, not counting teaching and all of that. That's not got anything to do with this. I have never, listen to me now carefully, look at me. I have never, ever worked with anybody that I respect more, care about more, and love more than I do our town manager, Jerome Chestnut. Best I've ever seen. And I've seen them all. I've seen 12 of them come and go. I wouldn't give you 5 cents for some of them, and some of them were pretty good.
Yeah.
But this man's got the whole package here. And Fairmont is a winner because of him. He is a blessing.
Most definitely. And again, just how everything has worked out of me being here. In this week, it's a lot about reflection during this week of Thanksgiving and where we've come from and where we are and our thoughts towards the future. Definitely can't do most of this by myself. Can't do it without just a reasonable staff, a staff who cares, and a staff who's willing to have hard conversations about the future.
And we'll talk back to you and say, that ain't gonna work.
That's right.
Chestnut, that won't work.
Honest assessment is what every town manager needs from their department heads about what's the right thing to do. Historically, what has happened. And let's talk today about works, and I tell you, those blessings come, Mr. Mayor.
I'm gonna close out with this. It's a kind of a humorous. I just told you I was a funny guy. A little humorous story. Do not be surprised. I've had my spies out, and they've told me, do not be surprised if on Thursday of Thanksgiving you may look out your house. There have been some houses targeted. I know this from a grapevine. And do not be surprised if you do not see small birds with camouflage on their faces, circling your house because they think that you are holding some of their kin people hostage. They are the same ones that have been spotted on I-95 thumbing to escape from the confined farm that they have been held on, and some of them got out, but they're easy to spot. They don't have thumbs. So, I hope you all, I'm sorry, but it's funny. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Most definitely.
No, we're not completely crazy. We can sign checks and we can't pay the bills of
Yes,
the town.
sir.
Along with all you other turkeys. So you turkeys
Yes.
have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and God bless each and every one of you and your family.
Yes.